Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Kicking off the week with a Monday grind. Thanks for tuning in. I've got a real nice one for you today. 6 bands to check out. I think we're going to be here for a while as well today. Some of these tracks are long ones. They're not all just 1 minute tracks today. The first band I'm going to check out, we love these guys. They're from Sweden, Sickrecy. They've got a new album out. This one's, they're pumping out the videos as well. This is a lyric video called Progress But Why? Let's give it a spin. Nice to get a solo. Hear that bass? Yeah, we got some longer tracks today. Sick job, sounds dope. This new album's sounding proper. Yeah, super nice. Sick drumming in there, man. That was nice. I like the way the vocals sat back in the mix a little bit more on that one as well. And nice to get a solo. That is not something you always hear. This is a cool band as well, GUMMO. This is a new one from October 19th. Blast Beat and Red Wine. This guy's just a 3-piece, no basses. Looks like it. Got a load of pedals there on the floor. Pretty cool. I'm not sure if these guys have got a new album out or not on this one. Yeah, from the album, A Fresh Breath on the Neck. Not sure if that's brand new or not though. Hopefully we get some more videos out of these guys. That'd be nice. Very cool. Now, I think this is a new band to the Monday Grind. Guineapig. Says here, Mermaid in a Manhole is the name of the track. It's a censored one of Gore Grind. So let's give them a spin. Yeah. Cool tone. Actually a vocal. Sounds crazy. That's some proper toilet bowl. Cool video. There you go. Yeah. What an arty video for a gore grind band. Normally those guys are just kind of have a real cheesy video, but man, that was really arty, really cool, really dope. Now, the sound in there, at first I didn't know what the hell it was, but then you realise it's actually a gurgling toilet bowl, super effects up vocal. Sounds cool in the mix though. It kind of doesn't sound like anything you've really heard before, so it sounds different, sounds original. Really like it. Guitar tones as well, really modern and kind of genty and balmy, which is something you don't always hear in this kind of music as well, so very cool. This one's a bit older, TAKAFUMI MATSUBARA, and this guy follows the channel as well, which is cool, likes a post. Thanks very much for that. This one's called Ice Pick from 2019. Let's give it a spin. Now, it's not often we get any solo work in a grind band, but 2 in 1 video, that's unheard of. With his gem guitar as well. Sick, yeah. Man, as I say, it's not very often you get a solo or any lead work at all in a grind band. It's usually just crunching chords. But yeah, to have 2 in the 1 video as well, that's absolutely dope. I was not expecting that whatsoever. And when you see, oh, they're on Self-Made God as well, which is dope. But when you see as well that he's using that gem guitar, which is out of the ordinary again for a grind band. I think we've had one other grind band. It might have even been these as well back in the past that had that. You know, and then to get some lead and solo work in the band, really cool, different, nice. Something I'd like to hear more of in the grind bands, because you can be grindy and crazy, but in a lead way as well. It doesn't all just have to be crunching grindy chords. So yeah, I think it works really nicely, and it just brings in more stuff to listen to within the music. Very, very nice. Dope. We've still got 2 bands to go, and this one's a hell of a long one. This is the longest track today, 4 minutes 24. The band is called Strangulatorius. The track is called The Plans of the Madmen. Let's give these guys a spin.
We have been given the scientific knowledge, the technical ability, and the materials to pursue the exploration of the universe. To ignore these great resources would be a corruption of a God-given ability.
He wasn't playing that then. Great guitar tone in this band, sounds dope. We're getting all sorts of lead work in today's video that I wasn't expecting. Yeah. Faces look dope. Looks like he should be in a thrash band though. that 4.5-minute track? Man! Can't believe how fast that went. Thought we was probably about halfway through the track. I was really enjoying it, obviously, because I just didn't realise that was 4.5 minutes. And 4.5 minutes for a grindy, deathy track can sometimes be too long. And I was wondering if it was going to be too long, but no, it actually passed me by before I even knew it. Sick! These guys, I just had the greatest guitar tone. I was just admiring the guitar tone all the way through this track and thinking, man, if I'd tune that in on my DAW, I'd be saving that one as a preset for sure, because it just sounded great. It had a nice bite and grizzle and kind of crunch to it, as well as the fatness and the thickness that you want. It's always kind of hard to balance those two up because, you know, it's different dials that get in the thickness and the fatness to get the crunch and the mids to it as well. And sometimes getting both of those to come through in a tone is difficult. This guy dialed it in really nice. Had the bite that you want, but still the fatness to just bring in the chunk. Sick! Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I thought we'd finish the show then, but I'm going to finish off with this one. This came out yesterday. It's by our great friend Kevin Stewart. And I was actually thinking just the other day, so it's weird that he's put something out. I thought, man, we haven't seen anything from Kevin Stewart in a while. Looking back on his page, it has been 10 months since we saw this guy do anything. And it's always something crazy and weird he's come out with. Sounds like he's still heading down the same path that he was before. Just had a hiatus of 10 months for some reason. This one's called The Eyes Beneath Me. I'm going to finish off with this one because it's only a minute long. And it's a nice weird one to finish on, which we like to do over here. Here we go. This one cranked up a little bit. I want this stuff loud. There is lyrics going on in this as well. Well, I don't want to say anything too much, but maybe he's had a rough time in the past 10 months because this is way darker than the stuff he was putting out when we last saw him, which was a bit more kind of anime and kind of cartoonishy inspired. In its dark in way, it was still dark as hell, but this stuff is even darker. So hopefully he's doing all right and expressing himself through the music's helping him out if he is kind of feeling darker at this time. Man, you never know what you're going to get with this guy, but it's something dark and nasty with those blazing drums. So sick. Keep putting out the music, and we'll keep giving it a spin and checking it out. There you go. That's what I've got for you today. That's how we're going to kick off the week. We've been going a while, 20 minutes already. Yeah. 6 dope bands to check out today. A bunch of stuff. And I'm going to give the video actually to the guitarist today. And normally I'm kind of a bit kind of whatever about guitarists because I'm a guitarist myself. And, you know, they've really got to do something nice to kind of prick my ears up. I'm more interested in the other members of the band. But today, the guitar tones have been absolutely sick. And the way that we've had lead guitar in grind is really nice. It's out of the ordinary. It sounds super sick and dope, and the way they've used it is super sick and dope. Chaotic and kind of all over the neck is nice, and just I think it just brings in more to this kind of music. And because we checked out those old bands, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but anyway, we checked out some bands from the past right back to 2008. They were sounding the same as the bands today, or just as good as the bands today, I should say. So I would like to see, it kind of made me think that did. I thought, man, going forward, I am going to want to see some freshness from these grind bands, you know, because you don't want to just keep pumping out the same music for decades and decades. Sure, you want some bands to be doing that, but we want fresh bands as well to be doing stuff within the grind scene. So if you're a band that's making fresh grind music, it's not just kind of the standard format, send it over. We'll definitely check it out and give it a spin because those are the kind of bands I am really going to be wanting to check out more so now because, you know, I feel like when we did check out that video from the past, I was like, man, some of these bands just sound exactly like we're checking out every day, every kind of Monday on the Monday grind, the new stuff. So yeah, grind bands. You can just step it up and get some fresh stuff going. Still sounds dope to just be blasting away and doing the heavy stuff, but man, do want a bit of evolution within your scene. So hopefully we can start doing that over here and get those fresher bands out there and start showing what the fresh stuff is and doing all that stuff. That'd be dope. So if you're in one of those bands, send it over. Links all in the description. If you want to get on the channel this week, we're mostly booked up. We can get you in at the end of the week if you want to do that. But otherwise, we'll see you when we see you next. Have a good one. Cheers. Bye.